Here's a sleepy hollow. It's nestled by a glistening river that winks with tiny lights, like fireflies or maybe stars fallen into the water. Each night when the sun dips below the hills and the moon climbs up to take its place, the river glows brighter. And if you listen closely, just beyond the murmuring water, you might hear the whispers of dreams. This is a place where magic lingers long after the day is done, and the veil between the waking world and the dream world is at its thinnest. Now, let's take a moment to notice us. As we get closer, we can feel the gentle hum of energy emanating from it. The light spills out, chasing away the shadows and illuminating the clearing in hues of gold and green. The surface ripples and shimmers, and the fireflies gather in greater numbers, their lights reflecting in the water like fallen stars. The river is alive with energy, pulsing with the rhythm of dreams. The willow tree sways gently, its branches forming a protective circle around us. But before we can answer, the river erupts in a burst of light and sound. They rush to the fallen lantern, their hands outstretched, and we follow, drawn by a mixture of fear and concern. The fireflies have vanished, and the clearing is plunged into darkness. Only the faint glow of the river remains, reflecting the troubled expression on the guardian's face. The heart of the river, they whisper, their voice heavy with despair. It has stopped glowing. Without the heart, the river will fade, and with it, the dreams of the world will cease to flow. The water boils and bubbles, and the fireflies scatter in a panic. It is my duty to protect this place, to keep the river flowing and the dreams alive. But I am failing. The source of the river is dying. The willow tree sways violently, its branches crashing to the ground. We can feel the weight of their sorrow, the burden they carry, and in that moment we know we must help. And the lantern falls from its perch, crashing to the ground and extinguishing its flame. Lead the way, we say, our voice firm with purpose. We will bring you the blossoms and save the river. And the river, it seems to grow brighter, its current gathering strength, pulling us deeper into this magical realm. The fate of the river is in your hands now. Go, and may the dreams guide your path. There may be, they say, their voice regaining some of its strength. You will face challenges that test your courage, your wisdom, and your compassion. We know that the fate of the river, perhaps even the fate of all dreams, rests on our shoulders. The journey will be perilous, the challenge is daunting, but we cannot turn back now. Only if you prove yourself worthy will the blossoms yield to you. Deep within the forest, at the very edge of the dreaming world, there is a grove of moonlit trees. Their blossoms hold the power to reignite the river's glow. If you can bring me 3 of these blossoms, the river may be saved. Reaching out, we touch the cool surface of the lantern, and in that instant, memories flood our mind. These are not our own memories, but those of others. Dreams that have been carried on this river, hopes and fears, joys and sorrows. They are tall and slender, their form shimmering and indistinct, like a reflection in a pool of water. Their hair is a cascade of starlight, their eyes pools of liquid silver, and their skin glows with the same inner light as the river and the lantern. They move with an otherworldly grace, their steps silent on the soft earth, and they carry with them the scent of moonlight and distant stars. The lantern seems to hold the weight of countless stories, each one whispering its tale to the wind. I am the guardian of this river, the keeper of dreams. They pause, their gaze penetrating, and then they continue. You have followed the river to its source, drawn here by the whispers of the dreaming world. What brings you to this place? We are standing here at the edge of the stream in the hush of early twilight. A dream that felt important, a dream that left an impression on you. As we move forward, the sounds of the village begin to fade away, replaced by the gentle murmur of the flowing water and the rustling of leaves overhead. The air grows cooler, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth, and the light from the river paints dancing patterns on the ground. The river widens, revealing a clearing bathed in golden light, and in the center of the clearing stands an ancient willow tree, its branches heavy with age and adorned with tiny lights. Its roots snick along the ground, reaching toward the river, and its leaves shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Underneath the willow, nestled amongst its roots, is a small pool of water, and from its depths rises a single lily pad, and upon this lily pad sits a lantern made of woven reeds and cloth. It is unlit, but even in the darkness, we can sense the warmth and light it contains. Let the memory of that dream drift through your mind, letting it settle around you like the evening mist. Now slowly open your eyes and bring your attention back to the river in front of you. Imagine that your dream is taking shape here, that it's being carried on the current of the river. Can you feel its presence? The essence of your dream floating down the stream? Good. Then let's follow it. All around us, the trees are beginning to darken two deep shades of blue and purple. The leaves rustle softly in the breeze, and above us, the sky is a canvas of soft pinks and oranges, the colors of a fading day. In the distance, the mountains are just beginning to be dusted with the first touches of night. It feels like the whole world is holding its breath, waiting for the darkness to fall. And right here in front of us, the river flows gently, its surface a shimmering path of gold. The fireflies have come out to play, and their tiny lights dance and flicker on the water's surface like fallen stars. And now, before we begin our journey, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and think of a dream you've had recently. Our path takes us over pebbles and around smooth stones, always keeping the glowing river at our side. We approach the lantern, drawn to it by an unseen force, and then, as if awakened by our touch, the lantern begins to glow. As the light from the lantern reaches the river, it causes the water to flare up in brilliant bursts of color. And as we stand here watching, mesmerized by the display of light and color, a figure emerges from the trees. And then they speak, their voice like the tinkling of a stream. "Welcome, traveler," they say. They are waiting for us to speak, waiting for us to share the dreams that brought us here. The guardian gasps, their form flickering in alarm. No, they cry out, "Not this soon, not yet." As we reach the river's edge, we see that the water has receded, leaving behind a wide expanse of wet, muddy ground. What has happened? We ask, our voice echoing in the stillness. The guardian looks up, their eyes filled with sadness. They turn back to the river, their shoulders slumped with defeat. Their words hang in the air, heavy with foreboding. Is there anything we can do? We ask, hoping against hope that the answer is yes. The guardian turns back to us, a glimmer of hope returning to their eyes. They pause, gauging our resolve. But be warned, traveler, the path to the moonlit grove is fraught with peril. We hesitate for a moment, considering the task ahead. With newfound determination, we nod our heads, ready to face whatever lies ahead. The guardian smiles, their eyes shining with gratitude. "Thank you," they say. "I knew I could count on you." And with that, our adventure begins.